You're listening to Season 6 of the award-winning Home Ed Matters podcast, brought to you from the West Midlands in the UK.
We're just a regular family of 5 on a home education journey, and we want to share our journey with you and encourage you on yours. So thanks for joining us, and here's this week's episode.
Hi everybody,
Hi!
welcome to
Home Ed Matters podcast.
season
6.
episode
12.
12. Thanks, Ash.
You're
So, I'm Luke,
I'm Eden. I'm Atta.
and this is a bit of a preview show
Yeah.
for our trip to
Disney, Florida.
Florida, which includes Disney.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a bit of a dramatic week.
Oh, yeah, very dramatic. Eden hurt her leg.
Eden hurt her leg.
Flo's under bed.
Flo is on our bed. But the things that made it dramatic...
Was that Daddy went to hospital and I started the 13-story treehouse ages ago.
Yeah, Asha has been reading the 13-story treehouse series.
And I'm on the last book.
And what is your reward for
Oh, a Lego treehouse
for finishing the whole series?
from AliExpress,
Yeah.
which makes everything cheaper.
So we are super proud of you for reading all of that.
Thank you.
I have been in the cardiac unit.
Yeah. He was whisked away on Friday morning.
I know. Lots of drama. The good news is that it wasn't a heart attack.
Yeah. Choir is not on.
There's no choir tonight. That's also good
Yay.
news. Thanks, Ash.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the good news is it's just a viral infection of the heart, myocarditis. Mm-hmm. All very dramatic.
Yeah, and the police were trying to bang on to get an entry because it was like 1 o'clock.
There is a story to tell there. However, we won't tell it on this one. But
Why?
Suffice to say, very impressed with the NHS being so proactive. Mm-hmm. And I need to take it easy for a few days.
Yeah.
We are currently recording this in my bedroom.
It's very warm.
Yeah.
And
With
but
fumes.
we are okay. We don't have to cancel our holiday, which was a worry. So while I was ill,
Yeah.
you
Fair to
two
say ill.
went to the place where we're
The
going to...
chicken place.
Yeah, tell us about that, Ash.
We were doing lots of chickens. It was very muddy and I didn't like it.
Okay.
It was really cool because they had like all these different types of chickens there, and there was some different chickens like the cream leg bar and the well bear and stuff. And I'm going to have the cream leg bar, which is always the only one I can remember, which actually can be 6 day old.
Yeah.
And it's the domestic fowl trust, and the people there were really nice, and it looked really good.
And did we think that the regular sized chickens are much bigger than bantams?
Yes,
I think
they are.
we're much more used to seeing bantams, but
Yeah.
Ash is just stroking Flo, our beloved cat.
Oh.
Try not to squish people. So, anyway, sit back, Ash.
Okay.
Eden did some recordings while you were there.
Yeah.
So here's those.
So we are at the chicken place and there's lots of chickens around. Yes, there is a lot of you around. And we're going to IKEA after this. And we've just had a talk with the main breeder around here. And we're going to be getting some chickens now in February, late March. So, yeah, there's a lot of roosters crowing. I don't know if you can hear them all. And so we might be getting some cream leg bars and another type. And I can't remember the other type. Yes, might be getting some of you. And so, yeah. Bye. Mommy is now going to demonstrate what a female chicken sounds like. Now I am going to demonstrate what a rooster sounds like. Now Asher is going to demonstrate what a female chicken sounds like. This was Chicken Impressions.
So we're looking forward to getting chickens in a few months.
Yeah, we really are.
And Ash, you've been doing more work in the garden, the lambs this morning.
I've snipped lots parts of it. Look, smoke!
That's a
Do
Look,
heating.
smoke!
you know what
They're
that is? That's
heating.
actually steam, yeah.
That's
from
from the heating.
That
Eden
is, yeah.
says so.
That's from the heating.
Yeah.
Okay, well, after the break, we are going to talk about our trip to Florida.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Home in Matters podcast.
Okay, so we fly to Florida in a few days,
We
Yeah.
do. Free sleeps.
and we have got lots of things that we're doing there.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So we've been following Waldoc's Wizards and Wands curriculum
Yeah, we have.
all year. We're coming
Yeah.
to the end of term 2. And if you haven't seen it, head over to Instagram and the Waldock Way, and there's lots of resources there.
Yes.
Now that is a Harry Potter themed curriculum. Harry
It's
Potter.
so good.
What's your favourite thing about it, Ash?
About what?
About Wizards and Wands?
Don't really know.
That's okay. But because we've been doing Wizards and Wands,
It's very good.
you two and I are going to go to Universal because they've got some Harry Potter things there.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and immerse ourselves in the Harry Potter stuff
Oh, it's going to be so
Yeah.
good.
at Universal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing we're doing. Obviously, we've got lots of Disney stuff that we're doing.
Yes, a lot.
So we will be at all the different lands, like Magic
It's
Kingdom,
going to be so good. And we're going to do Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique
Animal Kingdom.
and Pirates League.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to going to Disney Springs again.
Yeah, it's going to
That's
be
like
so
their
good.
big retail outlet.
They've got a
Yeah.
Lego shop.
They've got a Lego shop. They've got a Star Wars shop. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to treat myself to another Star Wars comic for the collection.
Yes. How many have you got now?
Not many, but I do
Keep
like.
adding.
I do like graphic novels. Classic. If you are a graphic novels fan, I'm like a big fan of Alan Moore and Frank Miller, people like that.
Why is your iPad on?
Well, because it's got some notes on of things that we're going to do out there. Because we're so prepared, dear listener, for our podcast. So, really, our trip to Florida, like we do a big holiday every couple of years. We did have family out there. They've moved out to Virginia, so we don't see them so much now.
We don't have such.
We don't have family in Florida anymore, but the rest of the time we do staycations, really. But it is, thinking about it, it is kind of a giant home ed field trip because
It's amazing.
history, we're going to go to 2 pioneer villages.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the pioneer ones we've been to before,
Yeah, they've been really
like in
cool.
South
They
Florida.
have.
They really tied in with a lot of the books we'd read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like how they had to make their own paths out, and how someone had to make paths through the jungle because it was literally uninhabited.
I know, yeah. So that ties in with things like, obviously, the Little House on the Prairie books we read, Calico Captive.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
so good.
go to our website, homeedmatters.co.uk, we've got a blog out shortly
Yeah.
on the books of Elizabeth George Spear, because we really like them, but Calico Captive is one of them.
Calico Captive is a good one.
So we're going to some pioneer villages. We're also going to the Hall of Presidents Museum.
Yeah.
Again, ties in with some of our history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also going to a hockey match.
Going to an ice hockey match. That's for cultural sports.
Yeah.
And it's Pro Bowl week. So I really like American football.
What is Pro Bowl?
And the Pro Bowl is like their end of season showcase of
Yeah.
like some of the best players. So they've got what's called the Super Bowl, which is like the final.
Yeah.
We're not going to the Super Bowl. Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know? Well, firstly, it's not in Florida this year, but tickets are like hundreds and hundreds of dollars each. So there's no way we'd be going to that. But because Disney own ESPN, which is their sports network, and there's the ESPN World of Sports is part of the Disney complex in Orlando. We're going to go to some of the fan zone type stuff
Oh, it's going to be cool.
and just get some experience stuff. So we're going to go. That's part of our things there.
Yeah, really good.
We love all the nature out there. It's so different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They've got
Yeah.
alligators for nature.
Yeah, it's it's subtropical climate as opposed to our temperate climate. Part of the things we're doing, we're going to go to some orange groves
Yes.
where they grow fruit.
Do we get to pick the oranges?
Oh, we might be able to. We're going to go and learn all about it.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going swimming with dolphins.
Yeah, we're going to do some swimming with dolphins and rays and tropical fish and snorkeling
Yeah.
at Discovery Cove.
Discovery Cove is the best. I would highly recommend it.
So that's really, really good.
Yeah. We're going to the world's largest McDonald's.
Yay!
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Where's
Mummy
that?
said so.
Really?
Yeah, she said we were.
Yay! And it has a play area. I love play areas.
Oh, well, that's
lots of
something to look
play.
forward to. I mean, the food is something else out there. Just as well, I've lost some weight over the last week,
Yeah.
being ill, just getting ready for the diet out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may go and visit some natural springs, but we're having to change our program around a bit because I've got to take it easy out there. But obviously, there's alligators, turtles,
Oh, it's great. It's
Yeah.
so good.
other American wildlife. We'll definitely try and go to some state parks and things around the place.
Yeah.
So geography, when we go to Epcot, like
Epcot is
you do the round, we do the round the world walk thing, don't we?
Yeah, it's really cool. And they have different. Sometimes they have like teddy bears you can decorate.
Yeah, they've often got activities where you go and collect things. So we'll probably
Yeah.
and you get a stamp all the way around. I think we'll probably do that again.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's just part of immersing ourselves in it. So yeah, the marine biology, we're going to do snorkeling with the rays and the tropical fish and things.
So
Yeah.
In terms of and that ties in a lot of physical things that we're doing because
Yeah.
there'll be a swimming pool there. I'm afraid I can't do loads with you in the swimming pool. I can probably bob about.
That's funny.
I'll just bob.
Bob. Yeah.
So yeah, sport, American sports and American culture in particular.
Yeah.
So the ice hockey game's going to be like we've never seen.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen anything like it.
Ice hockey. No, never.
There's loads of art stuff. Epcot, I've got a
Yeah.
Festival of Arts program
Yeah.
out there.
Well, you see, the thing with Epcot, you never go there. There's always a festival on, and so that's their trick. They actually have always a festival on. You never go and there's no festival.
And I think
'Cause
there's
it
like a
would be
big
like that.
cheerleading world championships
Is there?
on at the moment. So do you remember when we went to Magic Kingdom one time and there was a big like school band, marching band
No.
thing going on, and they all did
Yeah.
loads of processions.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Yes.
right, well there was. So we got that. Music, special treat. We're going to stay at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cool.
So
Is
that's
it
all
also-
quite different.
And guess what? They have speakers under the water of the swimming pool.
Yeah.
At
So
Hard
if you
Rock.
go into underwater, then there's actually got speakers pelting music out. Only
Oh, yeah.
on the underwater though.
That's pretty cool. Just thinking about it, Eden, I'm not going to be able to go on the rock and roller coaster with you. I think Mummy might go on it.
Yeah,
But that is
that's
that's
great.
such acceleration.
Oh,
But also the
it's
music's
so
cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like hard tunes, pop music the entire time. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
And just in terms of general social studies, it's a really different society, isn't it? American
Yeah, it
society.
is.
You know, like
Yeah.
they speak the
it-
same language, but
They've got a different accent.
a very different cultural.
Yeah, and they're all like a lot more like friendly.
Yeah,
type
they've
thing.
well because we're quite a reserved culture, aren't we?
Yeah, we are like.
You know, the goal of every Englishman is to get to the grave without being embarrassed.
Yeah.
is what they say.
it?
No, but that's a funny quote.
Yeah.
But they're a lot more outgoing, aren't they? A lot more
Yeah, they are.
entrepreneurial.
I finished my joke book which I was writing.
Yeah, Ash has been
And it's
writing a
nearly
joke
my birthday.
book. Have you got a good joke? What about the
Oh yeah, I do one.
haunted house one?
I don't know what that one is.
Shall I do it?
Well, Ash,
No,
go
I
first.
know, I know what my favourite one is. Why did the boy throw his clock out of the window?
I don't know. Why did the boy throw his clock out of the window?
He wanted to see time fly.
Oh, and here's a good one. What room does a ghost not have in his house?
Oh yeah.
What room does a ghost not have in their house?
A living room.
I
Pretty
love that
good.
one.
That's
It's
such
in
a
my
good
Lego
joke.
life.
So
Yeah.
we are packing up. How's packing going, you two?
Very bad.
I don't
Packed
know.
anything.
Mummy
think-
packs mine.
Yeah, I think Mummy is being super efficient on packing stuff. We've
Yeah,
got our
she is.
dollars out
Yes, we have.
that we found.
Yes.
Yeah.
We rustled up a lot of quarters. 'Cause
I
we
found
need-
mine in my toy drawer.
Yeah, we needed a lot of quarters for the toll road coming out from the airport.
Yeah.
So we got that. We've got our passports. Are you
It's
looking
very
forward to the flight?
Yeah, I really
Apparently,
I really love
the
it.
January.
and watch some Lego movies.
Apparently, the January films on there. They've got the Rotten Romans film, which is very good, and they've got the new Lion King.
Oh yeah, I'd quite like
You
to
know-
see that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna watch both
Yeah,
of
that's
those.
how I feel, Ash. I'm still catching up on my sleep.
Okay.
So basically, it's going to be an awesome trip,
Yes.
and we will do lots of recordings when we're out there.
Yeah.
We'll take lots of photos. So
We'll do like a bumper episode when we get back.
yeah, we'll do a bumper episode when we get back. We'll post a load of photos on Instagram. So if you're not following
Yeah.
us on Instagram, find us there at Homemade Matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube now.
Yay!
So
We officially YouTubers.
although just to say, it's just a platform to listen to our podcast at the moment. So it's still mainly audio on there. But we'd really be grateful if you subscribed and liked
Yes.
our things. We've got almost all of our current season up there now.
Yeah.
I've gradually been doing it. I worked out
Yeah.
how to save all our podcasts as videos
It's cool.
and just put our details on the front.
Yeah.
So
It was worth a morning's worth of trying
Yeah.
to figure out.
yeah, no, well,
It was.
if anyone's interested, like we use an open source platform. So we run Ubuntu on a laptop, and then all of the software that we use is open source for all of our recording, all of our editing, and so I was using new open source video and photo editing software.
Yeah.
But that all kind of went okay.
Yeah. You did well at it.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of it for this episode, really. Keep on following us. We appreciate you. Stay in touch. No, lots of you tend to get in touch via Instagram these days. People's watches are going off.
Yeah, mine went off downstairs.
But we're also on Facebook and Twitter. And also, you might not know that I wrote a few books a couple of years ago.
Oh,
And they are on Amazon. They're about kind of creativity and personal growth, which are very much cornerstones of our kind of home ed philosophy as well.
Yes.
So the link is on our website. So we've been adding better links to our website.
Yeah, we have. We've been trying to connect with you more.
Yeah, we've got some cool posts on there about why we love read alouds.
Yeah. We've got a lot.
We've got one coming out about Elizabeth George Spear, a new author that we really connected with.
Yeah, it's very good.
So head on over to homemedmatters.co.uk as well, and tell all your friends about us.
Yeah.
And
if you want to.
if you yeah, true. No, if you want to, it's not like a command, is it?
Yeah.
Tell all
You
your
must
friends about
Do it,
us.
but
Right.
we really value you. So
Yeah, thank you for listening.
thank you for listening. We will see you in a few weeks, so there'll be a slight gap to our next episode, but then it'll be a bumper one. But follow along with everything on Instagram. That's it.
See you there.
Bye.
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 You've been listening to the Home Ed Matters podcast. We love hearing from you, so email us to homeedmatters@gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Homemade Matters, and visit our website at www.homemedmatters.co.uk. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a review wherever you listen, like Apple Podcasts, Stitcher or Spotify. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your home ed journey this week.
They say absence makes the heart grow fond. Well, I've grown quite fond of you. Some people may think you're strange, but I think I'm strange too. It's raining outside, and it's raining inside too. I wanna go home, place where I'm known, and where I know you. Walk familiar streets.